Our 50-year-old cabin is on 10 acres near Bigfoot Lane in Sequim, Washington. There are many rumors about Bigfoot from the people in town. People have been chasing Bigfoot for thousands of years, I say to my husband John, who only comes to the cabin on weekends. I'm thinking, whose bright idea is that? Yours, Sammy. How do you know? Well, that's what I do. Wikipedia says. My husband cuts me off. Wait, how do you know what Wikipedia says? You said you moved to the cabin to write your book. No phone, car, Wi-Fi distractions, remember? How did you call me? I ran up the hill and sat by Sherry's barn, I say. Sherry is our lifelong friend and neighbor, and I'm using her phone and Wi-Fi. Anyway, his feet can be 2 feet long. That's how he got his name. A third of Bigfoot sightings are in the Pacific Northwest. He says, and hangs up. The cabin's a lovely, lonely 400-foot home with a loft. It's surrounded by 40-foot trees of white elm and maple. The roof is covered in moss. Ivy crawls up the logs. Tall grass, ferns, and wild flowers sit at the base, and the shutters have hearts and tulips carved into them. I'm scared when John's not home, staying up nights, frightened by howls and screams through the forest. I imagine creatures are watching me through the uncurtained windows. There are yellow jackets, termites, and rats inside. I call John again from Sherry's phone. When I step outside at night, I see shiny eyes staring back at me. It's a raccoon, he says. I usually don't mind getting little sleep. I can watch the stars dancing under the skylight, but I have to wake up early to let the construction workers in. They're putting in working windows, and I'm frustrated I can't sleep. Bigfoot is always in a bad mood, Jacob says as he measures the windows wrong. He throws rocks at people. I've seen him. I've smelled him. You know, beavers and bears smell bad too, his brother says, remeasuring the windows. I wrinkle my nose. It doesn't comfort me to think a bear is sitting on my steps. He has a nest here, just over the hill with a view of the Strait of Juan de Fuca, Jacob says. I feel my muscles tighten. I've been there many times. Don't hike up there again without John, I tell myself. I say, people have seen a lot of Bigfoots in Spokane, Washington. They live in the mountains and steal salmon from the fishermen's nets. I heard that too. They love to steal sugar from people's cabins around here. I haven't noticed anything missing, I say, as I dump our sugar in the trash. Our Bigfoot turns our Adirondack chairs upside down every night, though. John's still in Seattle, and I feel like someone's watching me through the windows. Trembling, I try to see outside in the dark. I finally fall asleep, only to wake up late at night to the smell of a dead skunk who lives in a garbage pit. Oh my God, he's here. I sit up, adjust my eyes. Bigfoot is before me. Her privates are prevalent. She's ape-like, tall, flailing her long, hairy arms at me. She gestures around the room and roars, "Get out of my cabin!" And then she's gone. This is not a dream, Sammy. You could have been killed. I tell Sherry all about it the next day. Are you getting enough sleep? I only sleep when John's home. She raises her eyebrows and pats me on the shoulder. I'll make you curtains. Sammy, look here. She shows me her phone. There's a puppy for sale on Craigslist. You should buy it. Help you sleep. Alana, Sherry's teenage daughter, and I drive Sherry's truck to pick up the puppy. We start talking about the Craigslist murders. We get lost in the woods of the primeval Port Angeles. Could be a trap, I say, holding onto the steering wheel until my knuckles turn white. How do you even know they have puppies? I need to break up with my brain. When I look over, Alana is crying. The lab mix puppy jumps into my lap and puts her head on my chest. What will you call her, the woman selling her ass? I hesitate. I think of why I want her, why I need a dog. Bigfoot Chaser, I say, pressing the puppy to my heart. tummy turning love. She tilts her head. Okay. John's home and we're prancing around with Chaser. Ah! What? John says, doing his Where's the Snake dance. She's back. Look, this footprint is huge. That's mine, silly. John and I sit on a blanket on a grassy section by the creek, watching Bigfoot Chaser chase everything in sight. Chaser has chased away the yellow jackets, termites, rats, Bigfoot, and my fear. I know Bigfoot exists. I saw her, I say. Why are you telling him? He's a Bigfoot denier. John crosses his arm. Are you getting any writing done? Sherry drops by with her new curtains and sits with us. How are you sleeping? Like a baby. Who needs a man when you have a dog? I say, giving John a glance. He kneels over laughing. Sherry holds her hand to her mouth. Her husband is a trucker and not home much. She has scary nights, too. People who love Bigfoot are called squatchers, I tell him. I'm a squatcher watcher because I'm afraid of her. When we're getting ready for bed, I tell John what I learned about Bigfoot. You can go to jail and pay a big fine if you mess with Bigfoot. That means she exists. Sammy! One thing I know to be true, and not a hoax. Bigfoot is female, very territorial, speaks English, evidently feels she owns our cabin, and is always in a very, very bad mood, and she is absolutely terrified of our puppy, Chaser.